Maria held her two sleeping children against her chest, feeling their breaths warm her skin. Leaving them with her aging parents wasn't her dream, it was her failure made visible. But hunger had become louder than her pride. She kissed their foreheads, whispered promises she wasn't sure she could keep, and boarded the rusted bus heading to the city. Her heart cracked a little more every mile. From the first step inside, she felt it, coldness wrapped in wealth. Mr. Desmond, the billionaire, didn't smile. His house had rules. His rules had rules. She bowed her head and accepted everything. Anything to survive. He didn't just dislike her. He wanted her gone. He'd leave things where they didn't belong, then blame her. Whisper lies to his father. Mock her accent. But she never cried where he could see. She worked 18 hours a day, but she ate last, cold food, leftovers, sometimes nothing. One night, Aidan caught her staring at a loaf of bread like it was gold. He said nothing. But she saw something flicker in his eyes, confusion, pity, something. Her mother called. The kids were sick. Her heart clenched. She wanted to run, but she needed this job. She worked with swollen eyes, praying silently. He found her crying in the kitchen. "What's wrong?" he asked, voice suddenly human. She tried to hide her tears, but he knelt beside her. "No one cries alone in this house," he whispered. And for the first time, she saw the boy behind the billionaire name. Mr. Desmond said to her angrily. "Stay away from my son," he shouted, pointing a trembling finger at Maria. Aidan tried to defend her, but was shut down. Her punishment doubled. She fainted in the hallway, hitting the floor with a soft thud. Aidan found her and rushed her to the guest room. She woke to his worried face. "Why didn't you tell me you were suffering?" "Because no one ever cared." Aidan began sneaking meals to her. Asking if she slept. Watching her to make sure she didn't collapse again. She didn't trust it. Life taught her that kindness always came with a price. But his didn't. His father noticed Aidan's change. He blamed her. Threatened to fire her. Threatened worse. Aidan stepped between them, startling everyone. Maria began to fear she was destroying the family. Aidan's grandmother was coming home. The one woman Mr. Desmond feared. The only person Aidan respected. And the only hope Maria didn't know she needed. Grandma Evelyn stepped into the mansion and froze when she saw Maria. Her hand trembled. Her eyes widened like she'd seen a ghost. "Maria," she whispered. But Maria had never seen this woman in her life. The grandmother asked for Maria to serve her tea. But instead of drinking, she stared at her face. "You look like someone I once knew," she murmured. Maria's heart raced. She didn't know why. Grandma Evelyn took Maria to the study room. Showed her a faded portrait of a young woman. The resemblance was painful. "That's Aidan's mother," she said softly. "And you look like her." Aidan's mother had disappeared years ago. No one found her. No one knew what happened. But the grandmother kept every rumor, every hope, every prayer. And looking at Maria, hope began beating again. Maria remembered nothing. Trauma had buried her past. She left her kids with her parents, but those weren't her first children. Her life was stolen by the man she trusted, Mr. Desmond. Aidan fell to his knees. "All this time? I tortured my own mother." Maria held his face. "It's not your fault. You didn't know." But he cried like a child, her child. Grandma Evelyn confronted Mr. Desmond. The secret he buried clawed its way out. He had hidden Maria when she tried to leave. Created lies. Destroyed her life. And now everything he feared came to light. Maria walked through the mansion differently now, not as a servant, but as a mother rediscovered. Aidan followed her everywhere, afraid to lose her again. She held his hands. You can't lose what has always been yours. Aidan insisted she stop working. Grandma insisted she stay in the family home. Maria insisted she return for her other 2 children. Because now she knew. Her heart had enough room for all her children. Maria returned with her children. Aidan embraced them like siblings he had waited his whole life to meet. The mansion felt warmer. Softer. Alive again. As she stood between Aidan and the grandmother, Maria whispered, I came here looking for a job. But I found my life.